Hi there and welcome to another Singing Coach React video. My name is Peter Vox and I am the director and high performance vocal coach at Vox Singing Academy, which was established in 1993. Now today I'm very excited about this next video. I am going to be giving you my opinion and vocal coach reaction to YUNGBLUD and Steve Tyler when they took on Ozzy Osbourne. They did a medley at the 2025 VMAs. Now, as we know, YUNGBLUD shot to fame. He was big. People knew about him, but he really shot to fame after he did the Back to the Beginning Ozzy Osbourne tribute show, particularly with his version of Changes, which he did very well, and everyone was raving about his vocal performance and how he just absolutely slayed it. And as we know, Steve Tyler, the legendary singer of Aerosmith, whose career spans more than 50 years. They were huge in the 70s in America. They were also really big in the 80s with the Permanent Vacation album and Done with Mirrors album. And then the 90s, they kept on going as well too, with their huge big hits that they've had on the different videos, different movies. They both have amazing vocal ranges. Now, last year, Steve Tyler apparently blew his voice out, and they actually said that he wasn't ever going to perform or sing again. So it was a really big surprise that he'd come out, Steve Tyler, and did the Back to the Beginning shows, but then also doing these cameo performances here with YUNGBLUD. So without any further ado, I'm going to give you my opinion and my analysis and my reaction on YUNGBLUD and Steve Tyler when they took on Ozzy Osbourne, and here's what they did right and possibly what they've done wrong. Now, any of you who know me know that I keep all the videos fresh. I haven't watched this video. I like to view it with fresh eyes and fresh ears so I can give you my honest appraisal and opinion of it. Let's get stuck into it. Alrighty, so let me just stop it there, just to give you my opinion on what he's already doing here as well too. So number one, YUNGBLUD. His articulation, pronunciation, and diction is exceptional, okay? You can really understand every word that he's saying, and this is no criticism against the legendary Ozzy Osbourne, but you can hear his voice really cutting through because he's using his mouth exceptionally well. One thing that YUNGBLUD is doing here is Ozzy Osbourne would sing this, "To learn how to love and forget how to hate." Ozzy uses a sobbing technique to sing that. YUNGBLUD is not doing that. He's dropping the sob out of it and he's singing it with a belt. Learn how to So that's what he's doing, and that's his distinctive, different tone then. He was, Youngblood, keeping his mouth more lateral to give it thickness and fatness. But amazing. Microphone technique's great. He's one of those performers that you can't take your eyes off. He's always moving around. His stage presentation is amazing. He's one of those people like Amy from Amyl and the Sniffers that you just can't take your eyes off her. And same with Youngblood. I'd love them to do a song together. That would be something else, wouldn't it? Let's watch the rest of it. So, the other thing that Youngblood does very well is that he's not getting out of breath, even though he's got a very highly explosive and energy on stage. Before he comes to sing, he generally calms his breathing down, takes a nice diaphragmatic breath, because you can see it working, and then he goes in and delivers, generally standing and delivering. In between, he's doing all the crazy stuff. But when he's singing, he's just generally standing and delivering and giving the best vocal performance that he possibly can. Let's keep it going.
So sad, I've lost the best friend that I ever had. She was my woman, I loved her so, but it's too late now, I've let her go.
Okay, so I just want to chime in while we're right here that that he's doing there. Ozzy doesn't do that in the version that he does in Black Sabbath. Youngblood is putting this in, so he's adding that into it, and I love that. Again, for those of you who don't know, this is the song in the Back to the Beginning concert that really blew Youngblood up. Everyone was going, wow, hear his version of this song. And look, he's absolutely fantastic. As I said, the main point with Youngblood's voice is, as I've already said, is that he doesn't use that traditional crying technique that Ozzy Osbourne uses. He pulls the cry out of his sound and gets more of a belt sound to his voice, particularly when he's singing up higher, which gives him that strength. The thing that he's doing different here as well, too, is that when Ozzy sings this song, again, I'm just going to make the lyrics up here. I feel unhappy. That's how Ozzy sung it. So it was quite white because it is a ballad. But Youngblood comes in and goes, I feel unhappy. So he sings it with this more belt, more volume and less cry. than Ozzy Osbourne sung in the original version. So that's the difference of what he's doing, and that's how he gets that emotive and strong and powerful presentation of the song that Ozzy didn't do in the original version of the song. That's what everyone stood up and listened. They went, wow, hear this version, hear Youngblood's voice, hear this kid's voice. Absolutely amazing. And as you can see, his stage presentation is phenomenal. You can't take your eyes off him. Guys and girls love him. And he's just an exceptional performer and vocalist. He knows when to sing clean, and then also he knows when to belt. As a general rule, he uses the same techniques over and over again. I feel unhappy. He doesn't sort of belt too hard through that, but when he's going for his higher notes, he really uses his volume and his strength to belt out those notes more so than a sobbing technique like Ozzy Osbourne. I'm repeating myself here, but that's what he's doing. Let's keep it going.
Times change, times are strange. Here I come, but I ain't the same. Mama, I'm coming home. Time go by, seems to me you could have been a better friend to me. Mama, I'm coming home. You took me in, you drove me out here, had me hypnotized, lost and found, and turned around by the fire in your eye. You made me cry, you told me lies, but I can't stand to say goodbye. Mama, I'm coming.
Okay, so Steve Tyler, we know that he's come out, he's had a vocal injury. Can hear that his voice, but geez, Steve Tyler would have to be in his 70s now. I'm going to be saying mid 70s, and he's still sounding very good. Now, he was changing some of the melodies there to sing some lower melodies to make it easier on himself. He was getting the higher notes. He just got to the high notes. He was kind of belting it out to get to those high notes, but he just got them. You can hear his voice nearly crack and break there. But for his age and the vocal damage that he apparently done, it's a miracle that he's still getting up and doing what he's doing here. So amazing voice, really unique tone, Steve Tyler. At whatever cover song he does, you can tell that it's Steve Tyler. He has a very unique way of phrasing. He was really phrasing, and he was phrasing this song blues. He was coming in a little bit late when he started that second verse. And they were a very bluesy band, particularly in the 70s. Their 70s stuff. And very early 80s stuff I just absolutely adored, but particularly their 70s stuff. I thought it was amazing. And a lot of people don't give them credit, particularly in Australia and other countries besides America. America, they're huge. But in other countries, we really got to know Aerosmith really from like sort of the Permanent Vacation days onwards, and Pump, and Get a Grip from those albums there where they basically reinvented themselves for a second time. But they had a huge career in the 70s and 80s, and their 70s and 80s stuff was just amazing. Bluesy, and he was phrasing it bluesy, so he was coming in a little bit late at times here, which is really nice, and that's what Steve Tyler really loves to do. Let's keep it going.
Listen, it could be right, it could be wrong. It hurts so bad, it's been so long. Mama, I'm coming home.
Whoa! He's still got that falsetto belt, Steve Tyler. I don't know how old he is. You have to be in his 70s, but he just belted that out. And he's really hard falsetto. So he's not just going, been so long. He's dropping it down when he's doing that. Been so That's what he's doing. He's dropping his falsetto down and he gets that and he pushes it louder, even louder than what I was doing there. That's how Steve Tyler gets that really coarse falsetto.
Selfish love, yeah, we're both alone. The ride before the fall, yeah. But I'm gonna take this heart of stone. I just gotta have it all. I've seen your face 100 times. Every day we're been apart. But I don't care about the sunshine, yeah. 'Cause mama, 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 I'm coming
Wow, that was amazing. It was great. When they were coming in and singing together, they weren't doing a harmony. They were basically just singing both of the tracks together. But because they've got two very unique sounding voices, you could hear them both clearly and adequately. So it was fantastic. The big point that probably stood out then when they were both singing is that you could really hear Youngblood's better articulation, pronunciation, and diction. It was really cutting through. Youngblood, they've both got big mouths. Ah, shit. They've both got big mouths, but Youngblood is really pronunciating a lot better than Steve Tyler. Not much better, actually. Let's not say a lot. A little bit better than Steve Tyler. Steve Tyler's still sounding very, very, very good. But Youngblood's pronunciation, articulation, diction, I would just give it, it's slightly better. It cuts through. Youngblood also has more power behind his voice as well, too. Not to say that Steve Tyler's not singing or holding it back. Steve Tyler's really giving it to it here.
Ozzy forever, man. You guys, thank you. Ozzy, it's a full moon for you tonight, baby.
Thank you. Good night. We love you all. God bless you.
Alrighty, that was absolutely fantastic. So this has been a very long reaction video because that clip went for about 7 minutes. So, what can I say? That was just absolutely amazing. Okay, so Steve Tyler, Youngblood, they took on Ozzy Osbourne, and they would have done Ozzy absolutely proud. They left nothing on the stage. They gave 110%. They gave it everything that they basically got. Two amazing voices. What they did right, there are lots of things that they did right. Number one, they've both got fantastic vocal ranges. Number two, they've got great pitch. So both of them have got fantastic pitch. They sung the songs with passion and feeling, particularly Youngblood. You can see he just gives it absolutely everything, and he's right in the moment. And that's what you've got to do when you're a singer. You've got to be in the moment, you've got to be present, and you've got to give the best vocal performance that you possibly can. What they did wrong, not much wrong at all. Okay, I don't think Youngblood did anything wrong, nor with Steve Tyler. They really put their own personalities into the version of the Ozzy and Black Sabbath songs. So they weren't trying to sound like Ozzy. They were trying to sound like themselves, like Steve Tyler and Youngblood, but doing the best version of the song that they possibly can. And that's what you want to do. If you're doing someone else's song, you're covering someone else's song, whether that be live or in karaoke, sing it in your voice and the way that you want to sing it. Put your own artistic flair into it. And that's what both of these artists did here, okay? And even the guitarist as well too, Nuno Bettencourt and Joe Perry as well too. They were doing their own things. They weren't copying exactly what it was off the record. So that's what I can say. There was nothing wrong with that performance. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I know that I was reading some comments a while ago after this performance that a lot of people were bagging them out, saying different things about them, saying, oh, they were just, to hype up their own career. That's what they did this for. I don't think that that was that at all. I think it was a real heartfelt tribute to Ozzy Osbourne and all of the members there from Extreme, looked like it was the drummer, bass player, and guitarist from Extreme, and then Aerosmith, the two main members. So I think they did a real heartfelt and a fantastic job. I think they did it amazingly vocally. And both of these singers like to belt their voices. They don't like to use too much of the crying technique that Ozzy does, but particularly Youngblood when he's going up high with that strength. They've both got great support, particularly Youngblood through his diaphragm, so he can really belt those notes out. They've got great articulation, pronunciation, diction, amazing microphone technique. It's just basically glued to their mouths the whole time. And very well rehearsed. This was very well rehearsed. They've rehearsed this so they know exactly what they're going to be doing, particularly from the Youngblood perspective. That's all I've got. It's gone for a long time, this one. I hope that you've liked it. Hope you like my effort. Give us a like, thumbs up, click subscribe. If I've missed something, let me know. If you want me to react to a video, put it in the description below. If you just want to say hello and drop by, please do that as well too. Most importantly, if we could help you or someone that you know with this singing, that's what we do best. We have a 3-week result guarantee, money back guarantee, that if you're not getting the singing results that you desire with following our instructions, in 3 weeks, we'll give you your money back, no questions asked. Check out the links below for more info. We give private face-to-face singing lessons throughout our Australasian studios, also online, worldwide, 7 days a week, wherever you may be. Most importantly, live each day as if it's your last. Be good to each other. Enjoy your music. Enjoy your singing. And until the next reaction video, peace and much love. Bye-bye.